I'm a red bunny, you know you want me, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a snow bunny, you know I'm horny, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a playboy bunny looking for what you have, playboy bunny looking for what you have. I'm a snow bunny looking for what you have, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. Come into my rabbit hole, yeah. A wonderland where no one knows, yeah. In a phantom overload, yeah. Drive me crazy till we both explode. He call my pussy Dinah, Pink Friday vagina, best of all the high knots. Must remind ya, fuck with tricks or 8 figures. Ain't afraid to pull a trigger. Hit the spot when he deliver. Shoot deep and make it quiver. I'm a bad bunny, bad bunny, bad bunny. You know it, you know I'm a snow bunny, really honey. Snow bunny, you know it, you know I'm a bad bunny. You know you want me, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a snow bunny, you know I'm horny, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a playboy bunny looking for what you have, playboy bunny looking for what you have. I'm a snow bunny looking for what you have, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me.
So kind. Bad bunny open doors, never looking back. When fucking with black, bad bunny into slim waist, apple as the grip on. Snow, collard greens and candy yams.
Hey, you got.
Hey everybody, it's time to swing. We're still swinging, and I'm your host, Thomas. And today, family, we got my boy Haitian Jack up. Haitian Jack said a real 50 Cent was a straight up nobody. He said Tupac thought he was tough, and he said Jimmy Henchmen tried to hit him. All right, he said Jimmy Henchmen tried to assassinate him in Miami. All right, they had the phone conversation, and look, Haitian Jack up. Haitian Jack said, listen, I'm the gangster of all gangsters, and the hell with what you heard. So family, strap in, because we on it tonight, and I hope you ready, because we keeping it busted.
You got this kid up here throwing somebody's name out there that was stamped, USDA certified.
With Against All Odds, you basically opened up a new playbook. Now we talking real street shit.
Everybody got a lot to say about Jack, but I can tell you one thing that I know personally. Snitch, nigga, show me paperwork. When that happened. Because my man about that street life.
Being called a snitch came from Suge. Suge told Tupac to say that shit about me. But Suge was a capitalist. He used Pac. Pac didn't even see it. The more attention Pac gets and the more the record sales go up.
Making a record was something different. Like, if it's real, why are you publicizing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just handle it.
This matter is very serious. When Pop made some accusation about Jack, so now when the record came out, he can't confront Pac with it because he's dead.
Pac wouldn't have put no song like that out before he died, because then he'd have to see me, because I'm gonna ask him some questions. That's not something I can let nobody get away with, dog. The code of the streets is this, man. If you got proof, then show it.
Code back in those days was like, you a man, you a stand-up man, and don't let this guy come in your face and chump you, you know? And because if he chump you and I'm saying that and you supposed to be my man, I ain't gonna have no more respect for you.
Yeah, he was really, we started kicking it tough after that. That's when we ended up, we was hanging out a lot, and one of our mutual friends died, and we ended up doing the song, Jealous Got Me Strapped. Like, that shit fucked me up. I was mad as hell. I did 3 months in LA County, and I get out, and Pac has done All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli. And I was at the Mondrian, and he called, like, where the fuck you been, nigga? You know, and I'm like, I've been locked up for 3 months, fool. He was like, I'm on my way over there. So he came to the hotel, and that's when he started talking about everything. You know what I'm saying? We ended up going to his mom's house and chopping it up, and he started telling me, you know, everything that happened in that elevator. He said he went in there, he went to there, do this song in the studio, and he said he got to the studio, at the bottom of the studio. He said it was niggas sitting all in the downstairs with newspapers and shit. He said it was like some movie shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, motherfuckers was looking over their newspapers and shit like this, you know. And you know, he said he figured something was kind of funny when he seen that, and he said he'd get in the elevator, and as soon as, you know, get in the elevator and a dude run up in the elevator, he pull out the pistol, pull out a 45, and tell him to give him his shit. And Pac said, you know, I didn't want to give up my shit, so I grabbed the nigga gun. And, you know, they started tussling with the pistol. He said me and the dude caught eye contact when he shot me. And then he said I just started holding on to the gun more, you know, and struggling with the nigga, and he shot again. And he said he kept struggling. Then he said he shot one more time, and he shot him in the nuts. Pac said that's when I fell to the ground. He said the nigga shot 2 more times, and you know, and I guess hit him in the back or the shoulder, and grazed his head at the top, you know. And he you know, he said niggas they ran out the elevator. He said he rolled over and pulled out the swishers in the weed and rolled up and started rolling a bloody blunt. He said, because he said it, and you know, and I'm like, you know, what the fuck? What you mean you rolled a bloody blunt? Like, what the fuck? He said, I want to die high. Okay, I can I can feel that. I can dig that. He said he got to the top of the elevator, and the doors open, and he said niggas was looking at him like they seen a ghost.
Right, Biggie and Puffy were there.
Yeah, and you know, he automatically was like, you know, y'all motherfuckers, you know, set me up and shit. You know, y'all could have told me them niggas was downstairs and all of that, you know. As far as I knew, you know, Biggie and Puffy ran New York at that point in time. And they could have, if they knew that them niggas was downstairs, they were supposed to tell him. And now, if they didn't know that them niggas was downstairs and didn't know that they had beef like that with Pac, that's another story. But if they knew that shit was going on and didn't tell Pac that them niggas was downstairs waiting for him, then it's just as much as on their ass too. You know what I'm saying? And And that's just what it is, as far as I'm concerned. If they knew, they should have and could have said something. I mean, I think Biggie had love for Pac. I really do, because how could you not have love for Pac like that? Biggie had love for Pac, but the dudes that Pac was kicking it with wasn't cool. Yeah, that them cats wasn't cool to ride with. You know what I'm saying? And Pac would tell me, and Pac, some of our mutual homies would tell me, hey, them niggas that Pac hanging with ain't cool out there in New York. Them Haitian Jack or Haitian Rick or whatever the nigga name wasn't cool to kick it with. You know what I'm saying? And Pac riding with the nigga. And you meet a lot of people like that when you doing this music. I met a lot of cats, oh man, Spice, let me hook you up with this jewelry, man. Let me hook you up with this female. Let me hook you up with this car, with this thing, with this stuff, and you can pay me back later. And cats end up setting you up, or you end up getting set up by the broad that they brought to you, or you know what I'm saying? It's so many dudes in this, like you run into somebody and they got, it seemed like like this dude is the devil, like he got every damn thing.
Thinking ahead to doing something with his life beyond just being a rapper. He was definitely thinking ahead to doing something with his life beyond just being a rapper.
Big being around Puff enough gave Big the drive to wanting to become an entrepreneur, wanting to become an owner of a label, owner of a business and stuff like that.
He was always asking me about like the fundamentals of being an A&R executive.
It becomes real clear once you're in the business where the money is.
He wanted to set up his own empire.
We was recording Players Anthem. That was our first session in Quad Studio. The whole Junior Mafia was there.
Now I was on the terrace outside, smoking some weed.
We had just stepped out on the balcony for some fresh air and saw Tupac walking down the block.
They were really tight. Really tight. When Pac would come into town, Big would get missing. He would end up in the city with Pac.
And I goes in the room and tell Big, like, yo, Big, your homeboy Tupac downstairs. Big was like, yo, go get him.
So we all gets on the elevator, go downstairs. Next we smell gun smoke, we see blood and shit on the ground. So we looking like, oh, police right there, freeze, nobody move.
And they was putting everybody on the wall, getting all your information, telling us that Tupac just got shot.
Downstairs, next we smell gun smoke, we see blood and shit on the ground. So we looking like, oh, police right there, freeze, nobody move.
And they was putting everybody on the wall, getting all your information, telling us that Tupac just got shot.
I remember Big, wanting to go to the hospital, but then Pac checked himself out real fast.
Pac was really upset, confused.
So he just couldn't understand why Tupac would think that he had him set up.
It just got weird after that.
Things done changed. It seemed like, we got the blame for it, and it's like, we ain't have nothing to do with that. If anything, we would have loved to get Pac on our album. That would have been good. But
we all fell into it, not knowing that it was going to be so ugly.
It was like an incredible fire to everyone.
He ain't got no problems with representing the East. All right, but I don't want to represent the East Coast dissing somebody.
And where he talked about, I believe, you being in prison in relation to the Quad Studio and it being a setup, who was involved, who was responsible. And he said, because my cousin was locked up with him, and you evidently relayed a message to Tupac as to who you found out who shot him or who was involved with that. Take me through that and give me what you told Tupac at that time, because you were locked up evidently, and tell me, how did that all transpire?
Yeah, so that's a hell of a story in itself too, man. So we all came. Tupac had already had the rape case.
Okay.
Right? The rape case, he was going back and forth to court for that.
Right.
And he was living in Atlanta at the time.
So you were in jail at the time?
No.
No, you weren't. You were home. Okay.
We were home.
Okay.
We came to New York together. Okay,
got you.
Right? Him and I and the Outlaws. And we came to New York because he had to finish shooting the movie Bullet.
Okay.
And my job was to, of course, tag along with him everywhere he went, make sure he didn't get in any trouble.
Okay.
And all that. And for the first couple of days.
So was it bullet above the rim?
It was bullet.
It was bullet. Okay.
Yeah, it was shot in Brooklyn.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Just
Mickey
wanted to
Rourke.
make sure,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember because he kept the patch. You know, he wears a patch. His character wears a patch in the movie.
That black patch.
Yeah.
Right.
And he kept that patch on.
Okay.
After shooting, you know, because he stayed in character.
Okay.
And so that's why I know it was bullet, right? But so for the first couple of days when we arrived in New York, I'm with him. We're going to the shoot in Brooklyn, and he's doing this thing. Then one night, I meet some of my old partners because we were staying. Our hotel was in the area where I made all my money, where all my people were at.
Okay.
It was in that area,
right,
Midtown, New York. And by the way, my background at the time, I was never a big dope dealing type of dude.
Right.
Never sold a lot of dope, but I was a con man. I played 3-card money. I played top of the ball. You know, old heads know what those games are.
Right.
He was what we called the flat-foot hustler, petty nigga.
Walk games. I was a short con player.
Okay.
Right. And in Midtown, in the area where our hotel was, that's where we all are at, in that area. It's a tourist area.
Okay.
Right. So that's where his hotel. So while one night he was still shooting, he was in a hotel. I don't remember. I ran into some of my people out there and I started hanging with them. Long story short, I got arrested. I got knocked. And I was on parole, and I couldn't get out.
Okay.
I couldn't get a bail.
Right.
Because I'm on parole. And 2 days later, Pac has this studio appointment at Quad. I didn't know about it before I got knocked. I didn't know about it. It wasn't nothing that he told me. You know, it wasn't planned, right? It wasn't on our schedule. It wasn't on our agenda. He was just there to shoot the movie.
Right.
But from what I heard, he did get a phone call. It was unexpected. So of course it wasn't planned. It was an unexpected situation that occurred. None of us thought that it was going to happen, but it did. It occurred. He got a phone call from Lil Sean, from what I understand.
Right.
They invited him, you know. It was spontaneous. They invited him to come over and lay a verse.
Right.
And, but I was in jail when it happened. Now, so he goes to the studio and he gets shot, right? So I'm in Rikers Island. I'm in this joint called Beacon, right?
Okay.
Rikers Island. Beacon is wild. It's like,
so Beacon is like a quad.
No, Beacon is like a jail. Like Rikers Island got like 13 or 14 jails.
Right.
On one big island.
So it's like, is it a unit?
Yeah,
It's like a unit?
no, it's a jail.
It's a whole different jail.
It's a whole building.
Wow, okay.
Right?
Okay.
With like 2,000 inmates in it.
Gotcha.
And Rikers Island has like 13 or 14 buildings like that.
Right.
2,000 or 3,000 inmates in it.
Wow.
In each one of them. That's why it's the largest jail in the city, in the country. It's the second largest jail in the country.
Okay.
So I'm in Beacon. I'm in my cell. It's about 2:00 in the morning. There's trustees. We call them house gang. But I'll just say trustees so you're familiar with what I'm talking about. And these are guys that they keep the quad clean. You know, they serve the food when the food comes.
Like house gang. Tell the CO turn the radio
Yeah,
up.
right, exactly. Change the channel.
Yeah,
you know
change
what I'm
the channel.
saying?
Yeah, I know what that
You know
is.
what I
Yeah,
mean? House
absolutely.
gang, right?
Okay, right.
So house gang is you know, doing their thing. I'm in my cell. I'm not asleep, but I have my headphones, the Walkmans, the Sony Walkmans back then, and I had my headphones on, and I'm listening to something. I don't know what it was. And the house gang guy, I'll never forget it. He's banging on my cell. The TV is on, but I'm not watching TV. He's banging on my cell, and he's like, "Yo, your cousin just got shot 5 times in the head."
Oh,
Tells
wow.
me just like that, right?
Wow.
Yo, your cousin just got shot 5 times in the head. 5 times in the head. I'm like, what? I take I can hear what he said. I heard what he said.
Right.
And I take my headphones off. I'm like, 5 times in the head. And he's like, it's on the news. It's on right now. It's on the news. And what I see is Biggie and Puffy outside. I see sirens. I see officers. I see a crime scene.
Okay.
Right? In front of Quad Studio. And I hear the reporter saying Tupac Shakur has just been shot 5 times. They don't say 5 times in the head. They just say 5 times.
Right.
Right. So I'm like, damn. This is 2 days after I got arrested.
Right.
So I'm like, damn. You know, I'm like, wow. They tried to kill him. So I'm like, you know, I can't really describe how I'm feeling except for I'm not really there in my like I'm in jail, dude, right? So I gotta deal with jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm in jail, I gotta deal with these niggas. They talking about Pac getting shot. I gotta check a nigga if he say the wrong shit. You feel me? Like I'm in that mode.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know, people talk, and you might hear somebody say they should have killed them. And then I gotta check them, you know, or not check them. You know, I gotta be aware of my safety. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in that type of mindset. Until about a day or so later, I get transferred. I don't know why I get transferred. I'm in the same building, but I get transferred to a different quad.
Okay.
And I run into an old friend of mine from Brooklyn. We came up together. We came up through Rikers Island together. I was not born, but I was I was literally raised on Rikers Island.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I spent all my teens and my 20s and some of my 30s on Rikers Island.
Okay.
So he was also raised on Rikers Island.
Right.
He's from Brooklyn, and he knew all the Brooklyn.
See, he a flatfoot hustler, family. One of them petty dudes, so he gonna be a jailbird.
The grimy Brooklyn cats, right? He knew. And we talking about, we see each other and hey, what's up, man? Long time, blah, 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 blah. Last time I saw you, blah, 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 right? And we kicking it. And we talking about some of the old mutual friends, not friends, but associates and partners that we came up with in Brooklyn.
Right.
And, you know, through Rikers Island. And I asked him about a couple of people. He asks me about a couple of people. And, you know, we say, oh, he's doing okay. One guy became a preacher. Oh, yeah, he became a preacher. And then I asked him about Tut. And he said, oh, Tut. He said, Tut,
This is King Tut.
Yeah.
King Tut, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
King Tut.
Right.
Yeah. He was known as King Tut, too.
Okay.
Yeah. But we just called him Tut. But yeah, he's like, yeah, Tut, Tut just got out of jail. He just came home. He just shot 2 detectives. He beat the case. He had a case. He shot 2 detectives that came into a barbershop in Brooklyn looking for him.
Mm-hmm.
And this is documented. You can dig this up.
Right.
That
Okay.
case.
Right.
And he went to trial on that case and he beat the case. So he's telling me about that case. I'm like, wow, because I hadn't seen Tut, like this is 1991 or 92. I think this is 92 going into 93.
Right. Yeah.
And I hadn't seen Tuck since like before I went up north. I went up north in 87. I came home in 90. And then I went back up north and I did the rest of my time. I had 6 months left on parole.
Okay.
I had 6 years. So anyway, I think I seen Tut the last time was like 86.
Okay.
Right? So he says, yeah, he just came home and he the one that shot Tupac.
Wow.
Right? He didn't know Tupac was my cousin, the guy that's telling me this. He didn't know I was related to Tupac.
Okay.
He's just saying, yeah, because it was just on the news. He's the one that shot Tupac. And I said, oh, really? And I didn't tell him Tupac was my cousin. I didn't say, that's my cousin.
Right.
I didn't say nothing. I just let him talk. And he gave me, a little bit of more information about that. And he told me it was Tut.
Wow.
And I knew he knew, because they from the same area. I know he know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when I found out who shot him.
Okay.
And that's when I realized that if I had been with Pac at that time when he went to the studio, if I had been with him, I'd have recognized Tut. He'd have recognized me. I don't think that would have happened.
Okay.
Because I know it wouldn't have happened.
Right.
Because we like Tut and I, we grew up in Rikers Island too. He grew up on Rikers Island.
Right.
Tut was a well-known stick-up boy. He was well-known. He had a gift. He stuck up his own mom's church. We knew that. You know what I'm saying? But he had a gift for that.
You know what? You know how I know you're telling the truth? Because I know somebody that knew Tut that was like his neighbor. It's a female, and she told me the same story.
Yeah.
So
he had a gift. He was gifted.
Right.
And he can fight too, man. He had good hand skills.
Right.
And he got money. He was making money. You know, plus he did other things. Like he boosted.
Right.
He played the shot, you know, these little games. That's pickpocketing.
Pickpocket, okay.
You know, with a chick, like a chick, he'll ride with a chick and she'll play. You know what I'm saying? He'll hold
See, doing a bunch of petty shit.
her down or whatever, you know. He was a player.
Right.
But he was also a sticker boy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I knew him. You know what I'm saying? Just not like I never hung out with him or anything like that, but just, you know, passing through Rikers Island, we see each other in the child, we see each other in the mess hall, we see each other in the gym or whatever.
Right.
We kick it, hey, whatever, I mean, keep it moving. Or I'll see him in the street, we're in traffic, keep it moving. Yo, whatever, and keep it moving. That's how I knew him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know if he'd have saw me, that wouldn't have happened.
Okay.
You know, my cousin, he wouldn't have did it.
Wow.
All right, family, shout out everybody. Thanks for pulling up. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button for me, family. Strap in, because we keeping it busted.
What keeps the brain spinning?
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah.
Get some real chicken Dominican food.
I'm gonna grab some lunch right now, Hatch. Make you right back.
Fair use family. Haitian Jack living in the Dominican Republic, and I just wanted to give you a brief, you know what I'm saying, of how he living.
I was with my nigga Charlie, and I saw a nigga looking at me. He was with his chick. So I said, "Yo, Charlie, the fuck is that nigga, man? Why you keep looking at us?" He said, "Yo, remember, nigga, you shot that nigga." I said, "I shot that nigga." He said, "Yeah, man, you blew that nigga kneecaps out, both of them." I said, "Yeah." Okay, then we finish eating. Let me go talk to him. So we finished eating. I went up to him. I said, "What's up, homie?" Yeah, what's up? He was with his girl. I said, "Playboy, why you looking at me so hard, my nigga?" I said, "Man, you know, Jack, I ain't deserve this." I said, "Playboy, you was at the wrong place at the wrong time, my nigga. You was with the wrong niggas."
Right.
When I came that night, I gave everybody a piece of the action. You feel me?
Right.
I said, if you feel you got a problem with that, right, I can take you to a worse place.
Huh.
You dig? You think just being on a motherfucking wheelchair or something, my nigga. I put you in a motherfucking wooden tuxedo. And then you'll know that it can get worse. Dig? I'm not here to apologize, Playboy. My thing is, you was some dirty motherfuckers. I came to give them the business. You happen to be there. That it is what it is, my nigga. You know what I mean? Hate it or love it. It is what it is. I said, "What's up, Larry?" He's like, "What's up, Jack?" I said, "You all right?" He said, "Nah, man, the police putting glass in my food." They was putting glass in his hamburgers, my nigga.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And stomping a nigga out.
Oh, they was whooping him?
Yeah, they was fucking Larry up, my nigga. fucking matter, yo.
What year you was on the island with him?
86. After the riot. After the riot, we set that shit off in C95. That's why if I ever go, I mean, I'm never going back to Rikers Island ever in my life, but they'll never put me in C95 or any other building except HDM. They got that shit on record. He's never allowed in this building.
Right.
Like I want to be in their building.
What does HDM stand for?
Housing for Dangerous Men. And that's what's in that motherfucking playbook. Nobody played at Henchmen. You better come with it. You gonna get tested.
We had a previous conversation about the real 50 Cent. You see that he had a documentary out, produced and directed by Jimmy Henchmen, where he was portrayed to be like a bloodthirsty stick-up kid and did what he wanted in Brooklyn and shit.
Man, listen. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. That nigga ain't never saw more than $5,000 or $10,000 on the stick-up. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. What he did do, when he did rob something with one of his homies, he turned around and robbed his homies up. Tried to set his homies up to get robbed. They found out his own friends killed him, so that's what happens to all filthy niggas, man. Sooner or later, man. I ain't got no fucking props or respect for that nigga.
Right.
Maybe he's on Rikers Island. They beating the shit out of him downstairs. And everybody,
too little to defend himself?
Yeah, real skinny. So I was upstairs. That's when right before I set off the riot, I was upstairs in 4 Top, and he was in the lowers. And niggas was like, "Yo, man, you know, niggas beating 50 up." And I said, "Yeah, I paid no mind." And then 2 girls came to see me. You know, one of them was fucking with him at the time. I ain't gonna call their names, my homegirls. And it was like, "Jack, you look out for him." I said, "I can't do that. I can't attach my name to that kind of shit. I don't fuck with any nigga that turn around and flip on his homies."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no moral compass, nigga. I don't fuck with you.
So more than likely, a lot of his problems on the island stem from shit that the little nigga did on the street.
Yeah, so you know he's getting his just due. Get your just due, handle it, my nigga.
Right.
You feel me? You do dirt come right back at you, my nigga. This world is round for a reason, playboy. What goes around comes around. You know what I mean? If I was living foul, my nigga, I wouldn't be here. All this shit they put on the internet, 99% lies. If I was a fucked up nigga, hey, knowing the niggas I was running with, if you knew the niggas I was running with, if I was a fucked up nigga, niggas would have aired me out, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? The reason I'm still here, my niggas, because my niggas love me.
Family, I heard Jack with himself, you know what I'm saying, was a very charismatic dude, but he hung with some really dangerous dudes.
Fuck with me if you want to. Them niggas that tear your goddamn ass up. You and your fruit. I don't live foul, nigga. I make sure my niggas are alright. One thing I don't do, I don't rob my friends or kill my friends. We got a problem, we go our separate ways.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got niggas feel like they gotta kill their friends. To prove what? You know this nigga's mother, his sister, or his kids, and then you still kill him. You's a piece of shit. You know? There ain't nothing 2 friends can't work out. You know? It just might take some time to be worked out. But it can be worked out. I don't kill none of my friends. Right. Or rob them.
Right.
Alright. First of all, today I'm gonna give a different interview. I wanna address a few things.
Shout out to Gully TV. Shout out to Gully TV. Fair use. I mess with Gully.
With the Tupac disciples out there. First of all, let me start off by saying, rest in peace, Tupac Shakur and Biggie Small, and all the soldiers who died in this fabricated war by the propaganda machine, which I call Suge Knight. What y'all need to understand is, right, this is 2018. Pac got killed in 1996, which makes it 22 years. I'm gonna show you why that number makes sense. Pac got shot in 1994 and robbed, and which left a month left for the
December. And then you got 12 months in 95. That makes it 13 months. You got 9 more months in 96, which makes it 22 months. So he was able to give his statements for 22 months, his grievances, let off any steam he wanted to for 22 months. And now he's been dead 22 years. Ironically, right? So this is my thing. Pac got shot in 94 on November, and he went to the hospital. He gave up some interviews there. He talked to reporters. Then he got sentenced, I think the day or the week, that same week, went to jail, had interviews with various journalists, right? Not one time did Pac say, Jack snitched on me on that case, right? Different trials. What does that mean, my nigga? Dudes have different trials all the time, okay? Because they feel they got a better chance to win on their own. That's normal for those of you who don't know the game, right? My thing is this. He never said nothing when he was in jail. He never said nothing when he got out of jail. And he had over 100 interviews. Not one time did he say, Jack snitched on me, told on me, or showed any proof. Paperwork. His lawyer got to get paperwork from the DA. If I said something or signed something, his lawyer is entitled to that information. It's called discovery for you niggas who don't know what that is, right? So all I want to know is this. These 22 months Pac had to get at me. He only got at Big and Puff. I mean, yeah, Big and Puff won't hit him up. He didn't get at me. He didn't say Jack did this, Jack did that. But because as soon as he died, this song comes out. Now, why didn't this song come out when Pac was alive? Because Pac knew it was a lie. Because Pac knew that song was never supposed to come out. That was just something they would do in the studio, you know, and just talking shit, weed it up. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Daz, weed it up and said some slick shit out of his mouth.
I'm gonna get a story I'm gonna give to protect the innocent and to protect the guilty.
It was in a setup. You sound like a setup, bitch. Flat out.
It was a setup, bitch. Like I said before, her and Haitian Jack, Haitian Jack, call him Herschel because he was snitching and running and shit. And you a gangster, you killing niggas, but you also snitching too, boy. That's a deadly combination. A killer, a snitch, that's a deadly combination in the hood. Leave that motherfucker alone.
Now, I'll put it like this. Daz, you right, my nigga. You don't need to explain yourself to nobody, Playboy. Because you didn't talk about nobody but me. So, when I get back up top, you feel what I'm saying? We'll see each other. And I'm willing to hear why you said what you said without having any proof, Playboy. You understand? If you call yourself a street nigga, you know the code. You gotta have paperwork if you're gonna talk like that about another man. I would never say that. I'd go around saying you're a child molester. You fuck little boys in the ass. But I ain't got no proof, so I'm not gonna say that, Playboy. Do me a favor, homie. The next time you smoking that shit and you feel like saying some slick shit out your mouth, make sure you got the paperwork in front of you to show the audience what the fuck you talking about. Otherwise, when we see each other, you understand what I'm saying? I want to see your proof, my nigga. You know? That's all I'm saying. Getting back to Pac now. That song was never supposed to come out. What Suge did, he added wood to the fire. And Pac is a fire that's always burning. And all you gotta do is add wood to it, and it's gonna go. The flames are gonna go higher. And he set that boy up and lost his life. Now, many of you are saying that if what happened at Quad didn't happen, you know, Pac wouldn't have ended up in jail. No, but it ain't the Quad thing that put Pac in jail. It was the bitch, that lying little slut that was on Vlad TV that put him in jail, right? And I'm gonna get my day in court with her. I'm gonna address her later on. So when you look at all the facts, is this: number one, if she never made those That's number one. Number two, Pac getting set up at Quad. Pac knew he was being set up, Playboy. Pac went over there with his gun knowing he was being set up and went anyway because he wanted to show whoever was calling him that he ain't scared. He brought his gun and his ego. What he doesn't realize, right, Brooklyn niggas move a little different, homie. You know, and Pac ain't ready for that. That's not his life. He come from theater and acting. And this was a no show. This was the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And they got at him. Let me tell you something about me. I would never order a hit on Pac or set Pac up because I don't set my friends up, and I consider Pac a friend. Anyone who knows me throughout my whole life knows this. I don't rob my friends, I don't set them up, and I don't hurt my friends. Because if I did, I wouldn't be here.
Let me tell you something, family. If Haitian Jack set that up, he is never gonna admit to that. If Tut shot Pac, he ain't never gonna say he done that.
Goes around, comes around. You feel me? So that would never happen. And another thing, if I set Pac up, I would just tell you I set Pac up. Because I'm not afraid of none of you niggas, Playboy.
See, we from that school where you talk like that and we know it's a cell waiting for you.
You kidding me, my nigga? Huh? You don't even want to see my team. Believe me when I tell you. And they out here. And they hungry. And they want to get at y'all. But I'm not going to do that. Because you niggas ain't worth none of my niggas going back to jail. That's number one. Number two, who's scared to tell y'all we set Pac up? You understand? If I did it, I'd tell you. The nigga who did it, he should just tell y'all, because he's never coming home either. So he might as well be honest and just say, look, man, I'm the nigga that set Pac up. And be done with this bullshit. You understand what I'm saying to you? And the second part of it is this, though. Pac went over there for $2,500. If he felt $2,500 was enough for him to almost lose his life and get robbed, that's not nigga that's thinking. If you know you're being set up, dog, fall back. Tell a nigga you cancel and see who runs out of the building, who moves. Then you know who to look for. You understand? Like I said, if I set Pac up, I just tell you, because number one, the statute of limitation ran out. Number two, we ain't scared of nobody out there that want to defend Pac, man. If that be the case. You know what I'm saying? We ain't hard to find, Playboy. Give us a call. Send your number to Gully. I'll call you and we'll meet up somewhere when I get back up top. You feel me? And whatever grievance you got, you know what I'm saying? We can fix that. We can work on it. You know what I mean? I'll definitely adjust it for you, my nigga. You understand? Don't come at me with no gangster shit. Oh, yeah, Jack, yeah, such and such. You know, Rob from 303 and Zeke from 101. You know what I'm saying? Put your real name up there, nigga, and your phone number. Yeah, you call yourself a tough guy, talking about you want to see me. Cut it out, little nigga. Man, I've been knocking niggas down since 1977, nigga. You wasn't even born, little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bow down to a nigga that's greater than you, little nigga. Alright? You ain't ready for me and what I got coming for you. You don't want to see none of my niggas Playboy. But this ain't the message I want to send. But I'm getting tired of you motherfuckers talking about this snitch shit. You ain't got no motherfucking paperwork. 1996, Pac been dead. It's 2018. When you gonna show the paperwork, my nigga? When you gonna show it? Where's it at? And besides that, who did I put in jail? My whole motherfucking life, right? Who? Not one nigga has come on the internet and even lied and said Jack put me in jail. Don't make up no paperwork now and don't go find nobody to lie because you had 22 motherfucking years to do it. Alright? Go to his lawyers, get the paperwork, or go get the court transcript. Public knowledge.
Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. Hit that like button. Cash App on the screen. If you're not subscribed, make sure you a subscriber. Super chats up and we keeping it busted.
Haitian Jack. It's like when we was kids on Rikers Island together, we cross path, you know, what's up, nothing more, nothing less. We used to see each other when we was younger and as we got older. But it's like we never really crossed paths. I had these guys, you know, also big hustlers in New York City, came to me, begging me to murder Haitian Jack. They wanted to pay me anything that I want to kill this motherfucker, and I never knew why. And my thought process was, Haitian Jack never fucked with me, never disrespected me, never did anything to me. Anytime we ran to one another, there's been mutual respect. So it's like I couldn't understand why these motherfuckers wanted me to kill him. And the bottom line is, I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are, how bad, tough you are. Anybody can be had. But when you keep going against the grain, eventually karma will go against you. So to me, I wasn't even fucking with it. And the funny part about that shit was when I was on a run in 1988 down in Virginia Beach, Labor Day weekend, I was on a run and I ran into an old associate of mine, Derek Smith from the Cats. And when I ran into Derek, it's like we was talking. He pulled up in a Mercedes-Benz, big body, and we just was talking. I'm on a run, I'm low key. And we just talking about different people, different situation, Pappy, Tut, everybody. And right now, he just broke up these guys' names. And I'm like, you know what, man? I don't know what is it. But, like I say, these motherfuckers wanted me to kill Haitian Jack. And you know what? I don't know Jack like that. Jack never did shit to me. Jack never disrespected me or whatever. So as far as I'm concerned, Jack was cool with me. And as I'm saying this shit, the back seat of the passenger window, tinted window went down. And lo and behold, who was sitting there smiling? Fucking Haitian Jack. Wow. Small motherfucking world.
Family, if you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button for me, and we keeping it busted.
The metal detector with my gun. Walk right through there, that shit go off. And I keep walking. I don't even look back.
Nope. Nobody say nothing.
Not one motherfucking thing.
That's gangster.
I'll put you on the phone with Ray, head security of the tunnel, nigga. Anytime you want. You can ask him, did Jack get searched when he went through the tunnel? He'll go.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shank Rock, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate you support. You know I do. Salute to you, my brother.
Oh, no, sir.
They said it was a specific spot in a tunnel. They called it Little Haiti. It was on the, I guess it was an area where you and your guys used to be, and I guess that niggas didn't want to walk through there.
Listen, Playboy.
All flashy and all that.
Well, listen, let me tell you something. I don't know what they talk about no Little Haiti in the tunnel. This exaggeration of stories. I don't make up shit. I went to the tunnel about 3 times, my nigga. You feel me?
Okay.
Because number one, that's not my type of spot. I like to go to lounges with classy women. I don't do the hood shit. You mean?
Right.
When I show up, niggas cannot even believe that I'm in there. So they go crazy.
Pandemonium?
Listen, you can ask Wycliffe when you spoke to him. When we went to the tunnel, he'll tell you I went in there with my gun and niggas picked me up in the air. Bronx niggas, Queens niggas, Brooklyn niggas, all of them put me up in the air. There was no bias. It was a all borough love, nigga. Because they know I'm the truth. And I don't play around with niggas. I get at big time cartel motherfuckers. I don't got time to rob niggas. So niggas don't have to worry about me. They can say what they want to say. They gonna worry about my nigga Scooter now. He's on that bullshit. I'm not on that.
Yeah,
he see a Rolex, he got to have it.
Yeah, they act like that's the type of time y'all was on and shit.
Nah, I wasn't on that shit, bro. I mean,
You see the footage I got on my channel of Alpo walking around in the Bronx?
Yeah, he gonna be alright. Let him keep his head up. Keep doing that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Let him keep walking around. Get comfortable. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, let him get comfortable.
You had any encounters with Alpo?
you that one time he came up. He was in that House of Pancakes that I was in, one of them Waffle House shits. Or the IHOPs. I was at the IHOP after the club was ended, and then I went to breakfast with my nigga Big Ro, and I told you I flew in a bitch in from San Diego, cold bitch, right?
Right.
Oh, I wish I could see that bitch again. That bitch was so beautiful, my nigga. I flew this bitch in from Dago. Ro had a bad bitch out of DC. We sitting in there, and then my bitch that I was fucking from the Bronx, Alpo in love with the bitch, right? But the bitch in love with me.
Right.
So now the bitch see me at the table with a bad bitch. But you know, we was fucking around, but it wasn't like she was my girl, I was a man, but we fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And nothing was established. Right? The bitch knew I was fucking everything in DC. The whole Howard University was on my dick. That bitch was like, yo, that nigga Jack. Bitch would be like saying, she was sitting there like, she act like she didn't even know me. When bitches was talking, she's like, oh my God, I didn't know you was like that, this popular here. And when a bitch told that, she was.
I heard that about Jack, bro. They said Jack was like that with them chicks.
She said she was at a luncheon in Howard, and the bitch was in the cross. They were saying, that nigga Jack from New York City. She said, I swear to God, if that nigga don't eat meat, I'll go fishing for him. And she's like, whoa. She came and told me, she said, the bitch said she go fishing for you. I said, I don't even know who you're talking about, baby. You know? Right. And I used to just fall back because I was fucking everything at chapter 3. Every time I go to chapter 3, I take a bad bitch and knock them down. So then they all go to Howard.
What year is this?
So, this is 88.
1988 DC.
Yeah, 88 DC, nigga, with all that motherfucking go-go music, man, with Chuck Brown, the soldier, the boop,
right.
DC was popping, nigga.
Right.
Yo, that motherfucker, that nigga Dougie Fresh out that joint. I get ready.
Okay.
Yo, we go to the place called the Black Hole. That motherfucker in there is bananas, niggas, and scooting there knocking niggas out all night. Poof.
Yo, I went in there one night. I never went back there, yo. Yo, it was some bad bros in there, but yo, them niggas was violent.
Fuck, we love it. Yo, that Chuck Brown soldier going, I get ready. DC, don't stand for Dodge City. Hey, nigga, DC was all of that, my nigga. All of that in the 80s, man.
Yo, I'm not lying. I stepped in a Black Hole, family. It was like 10 fights in the first 5 minutes.
Okay.
I fucked some of the baddest bitches out that motherfucker, man. Them bitches, they psycho, though.
Yo, them chicks was so bad, I stayed.
They hate when you got another bitch, man. They go psychotic. They go, nigga. You ain't gonna do this here in DC.
Shout out family, and we keeping it busting.
Pac has said some things and put himself on the outs. You feel me? And that's where he made his biggest mistake. You understand? Because once niggas felt like I wasn't fucking with them, so that umbrella is gone. Once the umbrella's gone, my nigga, you get rained on.
Some niggas gonna be like, nah, I was only respecting the nigga because he was fucking with dude. With dog.
That's it. Yeah. And that's what happened. Right. And that's what happened to Pac, my nigga. That's what happened. I had nothing against the nigga, homie. He could have called me at any time and said, yo, Jack, I didn't say what they said I said about you and homegirl, right? Because he saw me and Madonna coming out the restaurant. And when they interviewed him and said, your man Jack just left it with Madonna, and you know we me and her just cool. He's all, man, fuck that bitch, fuck that nigga. And he went on. I said, damn, man, me and nigga cool, man. What would make that nigga? I said, man, he ain't say that. You know how much niggas called me that day? She gave me the paper, gave me the magazine, and said, man, look what you been checking for this nigga, Jack. Look what this nigga just said about you. And, you know what I mean? And I couldn't do nothing but get quiet and just say, damn. Everybody warned me about this nigga, man. You know? And from that day, we never spoke again. I never sent nobody at him, but we never spoke again. But today, a whole different respect. After hearing what his kids had to say, his wife, his friends, that's when you get to know a person by the people he surrounds himself with. You understand? So I just want to tell Wack this, man. People might see you on the internet doing your thing, but they don't know your marketing. I know better. They don't know no better. He's marketing himself, and they don't get it. He's getting money off of them every time they send a hate mail.
Right.
And he's laughing all the way to the bank.
Right.
I know better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think Wack crazy. Playing y'all out. You know? So, yeah. So I want to say, I'm really glad he chose here. He could have went anywhere for his birthday, but I guess he wanted me included and be inclusive in his family. That's more important to me than any money. I got to meet his friends, his family, his children, his wife, and after today, it's a whole different kind of love and respect for Wack. I want to tell you that.
Shout out, family. Shout out, family. Shout out to everybody. Smash that like button for me, family, and we keeping it busted.
Well, listen, like I was telling Bus before, man, you know, something I can do for you, man, that can help you get out of there, man. Lawyers can't do nothing for you, You know where I'm at. You know where I'm going to be, what they can do.
Family, this is a conversation with Jimmy Henchmen, a real conversation with Jimmy Henchmen and Haitian Jack, where they discussing Jimmy Henchmen setting up the hit for Haitian Jack in Miami. A real conversation with Jimmy Henchmen from federal prison.
Like I told Buster, man, I don't have nothing against you, dog. I just never knew what you hated about me so much, but you know, I ain't got nothing against you.
Mm-hmm. Here's the thing, Jack. I've never had nothing against you. You let these niggas say all these things about that I've done this and that. You know, you would think, nigga, that every fucked up shit that happened to a nigga in Brooklyn that I had something to do with. But at the end of the day, right, and so that we can move forward, my only problem that I've always had with you, in which me and you had the conversation face to face, was that it just seemed like I was always a topic of conversation every time it came to something, and it was a lot of times disrespectful. I've never, let me tell you something, Jack, I've never, ever, outside of maybe a few niggas around me from the time when that thing happened by your shop with the Spanish dude, outside of that, and the reason why that happened was only because it had something to do with my money. If it wasn't for that, I would have had nothing to do with nothing with them kind of things happen. So what I'm saying is this, man, is that when it came down to where like it was a problem between me and you, I just felt like the card kept being pushed when it should have never been pushed against me and you. Every single time a LA nigga came to me and was like, yo, you and that nigga cool? One time some San Francisco, some Bay niggas came to me, said they just got off the phone with you. I was like, oh, okay, he a good nigga. They said, God damn, nigga, man, you know why I fuck with you, nigga? Because that nigga didn't say that about you. And we know that y'all niggas got a problem, and you ain't saying nothing bad about that nigga. Because I ain't going to talk to no nigga. I know them niggas hate me just as much as they hate you. So I'm not going to talk to no nigga about you to them niggas. And so that was what always bothered me about with me and you.
Family, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we keeping it busted.
If it wasn't that, I would never have a problem with you. I would never even say anything about you if I did have a problem with you. Because I know that, see, when you talk to a nigga and you tell a nigga how much you don't fuck with me, that puts my life in danger. And I know the power of me telling niggas the same thing about you. So because of that, I'm not going to say nothing fucked up about you. If me and you got a problem, me and you got a problem. And me and you as grown men will deal with it. So, for example, the other day, Lil Dementio's son came
and asked me to do an interview because he's doing a documentary on his father. You know, he asked me some of the good niggas that was around. I told him, I was like, yeah, Jack was one of the niggas that was around him, good niggas. I still don't say nothing fucked up about you. You know what I'm saying? I still don't say nothing about you.
I'm listening.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
basically, niggas kidnapped me in Miami. Had nothing to do with you.
I didn't find out about it until after. And that's when I understood the power of work. That's when I understood the power of work.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga, because before this shit even happened, every nigga that was around you knew it was gonna happen. Tess told me about it. Bongo told me about it. They told me be careful. Jimmy's trying to find where you at in Miami. So, you know, why would them niggas say that? You know, and then later on, niggas try to cut me in my face, so. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be honest about what we talking about here, Jimmy, you gotta be brutally honest, my nigga. Brutally honest.
Hold on. Check this out, though. At the end of the day, hear what happened. Now, there was a chick, when you landed on the bus, there was a chick that motherfucking came and told them niggas because they couldn't find you. She went and told some niggas, she said, yo, tell that nigga be careful. Because this nigga got a pistol on him, and he said that he had a problem with dude. Dude, they couldn't find me. Because I was in Orlando. Huh? I don't know who the chick is. I don't know who the chick is. I just know that a chick came to them niggas because she knew that we was around. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how it happened. When I was in Orlando, them niggas didn't know that I went to go see my family in Orlando. And what happened was she came to them niggas and said, yo, this nigga just got off of a tour bus and he had a pistol on him. He pulled it. This is what they told me. She said the nigga pulled it out. And the nigga said he had a problem with homeboy. So they were telling me to be careful. So them niggas took it upon themselves to do that. Now, when I drove back in that night, yeah, them niggas told me what happened. It wasn't like I was out there.
Niggas said that I pulled out a pistol and said I got a problem with you.
That's what they said the bitch said to them. That's what they said the chick said to them.
Rise up, man. When have you ever known me to pull out my pistol and show it to somebody and tell them I got a problem with somebody? When have you ever known that? When have you ever known that?
But I'm just saying, I'm telling you, ask me what you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, how would I know you came on a tour bus, man? How would I know?
That's not when the incident happened. That's not when the incident happened, though. The tour bus thing was me and Dallas and Monzo, all of us. John Manucci went down to a New Year's Eve party. That wasn't when the incident happened. We went down there with the New Year's Eve party, and everybody went back home. That was that. Nobody pulled out no gun. Niggas came, had a good time, and left. The incident didn't happen until after I came back down to Miami. Do some shit with East Smooth and Sight. That's when this incident happened. Ain't nobody came out with no gun. I was on a tour bus, but everybody's having a good time. Came out, had a good time, and left. Now you gonna tell me, somebody tell you, I showed them a gun and told them I'm down here.
The chick
you and I got a problem.
Nah, the chick didn't say you came down there for me. The chick said that you showed them the pistol. This is what they said to me. I never sanctioned that shit. They said they felt that you was a danger to them niggas. Not only to me, they felt that you was a danger to them. So it wasn't like I put a hit out on you or whatever. It unfortunately, my nigga, if it was a hit, it would have been different, man. It wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been like, yo, you a dangerous nigga like any other nigga is dangerous. It would have been. I'd have took it more serious.
It could have always been different, my nigga, if you just pick up the phone and call me and me sit down somewhere. Instead of them little clown niggas. The problem with you, Jimmy, you real smart, but you don't have smart niggas around you. You understand what I'm saying, my nigga? You got too much yes men around you. Unless you have smart niggas around you, situations like what you in right now will happen. If you was moving by yourself, stop fuck with these niggas like I told you not to fuck with blacks. Now, like, you didn't listen to me, man. You told me that was your nigga, right? But I saw right through him. You understand? The nigga that was your only friend that could have really made sure everything went right. You talking to him on the phone, though. But you couldn't see past whatever it is you got against me, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm the only one that told you, yo, these niggas is idiots you around. That nigga's an asshole. This nigga's a dick. No. But all them niggas is cool. You know why, Jimmy? Because they listen to you. They did whatever you told them. And that's not a good nigga. That's not a smart nigga. With me, I like niggas around me like you around me that can think. That's a thinker. That can do shit on his own without me having to supervise anything. You like yes men around you. And see them niggas right there, Jimmy? They gonna fuck you over every time. Every time. The reason I'm free, Jimmy, is because I don't have niggas around me. I don't have no crime. That's the reason I'm free. If I had a crime, I'd be sitting right where you at. Give it to you though. You smart. You smart. You sharp. You don't have sharp niggas around you. That's the only problem. You can't account for everybody. You can only count for everybody.
So you're saying, Jack, you say I'm not sharp?
No, I said you a sharp nigga. I said you a sharp nigga.
No, he's talking. That's Buster. That's Buster.
But you don't. Listen, you're a sharp nigga. You don't have sharp niggas around you. I ain't talking about Buster. We ain't talking about Buster.
No, Buster asked.
Don't put Buster with the rest of them niggas.
Buster asked you, is he sharp? No, that was Buster asking you, was he sharp?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Listen, Buster, listen, man. Buster, let me tell you something, Jimmy. Buster's my nigga, right? Buster's my nigga no matter what. Bryce is my nigga no matter what. With me, you got nothing to do with these two men. Right? You know, they try their best to stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? But they the only way that I'm going to be able to talk to you is going to be talk to me because I ain't going to talk to nobody else. I'm stuck with Buster and Bryce, right? But my thing is, you got
but here's the thing, Jack. Before you go,
if you got two sharp niggas around you, hold on, Jimmy. If you got two sharp niggas around you and 8 dummies, who you think gonna win?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yep. Hello. That's crazy. Oh my! Have my wife's number. What number is this? Hello?
Yeah, I'm right here. Right here.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I can barely hear Jimmy Austin. I got to
He can hear me or he can't hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you guys.
Like an echo. Yeah, I can hear you clear, but I just can't hear you really clear. I got to really strain to hear.
Now I'm here, man. I ain't really saying nothing, but you know, the thing is if you think I hated you that much, right? You think I know that Bryce and Buster talk to you. I've never told them niggas because I knew that whatever problem we had, it was just between me and you. It wasn't a problem like I'm telling niggas yo man, we need to get this nigga. Don't fuck with this nigga. I wasn't telling nobody that. Even Akon, when I sent them down to Haiti to do that thing with Wyclef, and he came back and he told me he met you and woo. I've never asked that nigga. I've never hated on you. And that's a nigga that I have influence over. I've never told that nigga not to fuck with you. Never, ever. I've never asked why.
You better not have told that nigga something, dog. Let me ask you something, though, Jim. I've heard about times when you had your round tables, you, Ricky Lee, I heard Lennox Lewis was there, the car nigga, what's his name? Forgot his name. Mark. All niggas came, more out and came back, you know. I gotta be honest, I was disappointed in Ricky Lee, man. Ricky Lee sat at a table with you and heard you say that you gonna kill me and you gonna do something. And Ricky Lee ain't pick up the phone and tell me nothing. But there was a chick in the room, my nigga, and there was a nigga from the Shy in the room. They told me what was being said about me and what was going on, and that you was the one instigating it. So let me tell you something, man. I have never.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, family. T. Colton Hodge Live. Thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do. Family, smash that like button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel, and we keeping it busted.
I never told anybody to do anything to you, right? Or I never sent nobody at you. You know why? Because those kind of lines, once you cross those kind of lines, there's really no calling it back. Then if you're trying to hurt me, my nigga, then there is no friendship. Because see, friends can agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? That's the friend. Me and Ricky, we got in 100 arguments. But you never heard me send nobody at Rick or Rick send nobody at me. Yeah, because we can agree to disagree, my nigga. But you can't do that. You can't do that. Not when it comes to me anyway. The nigga 50 gets that shit every month on the internet. You only upset when you hear my name and something. That's the only time you really get upset, money.
Huh? Well, I'm in here for 50. Ain't nothing that I can do about 50 with his nonsense except deal with that when I get a chance to deal with it. And trust you me, I'm gonna deal with it.
I heard that.
But what I'm saying is nothing I can do about what 50 is doing. You know, when them niggas send their family members to come testify on me in X, Y, Z, I don't say nothing. I don't go to the press about it. You know what I'm saying? I do none of that shit. I'm not doing none of that.
And you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to, because that's where you gotta be smart at. Because if I get mad at every nigga about me on the internet, my nigga, I'd be right where you at. Even if I send a nigga, when I send a nigga, then what? The nigga get knocked, then what? Then what? Jack sent me. Then what? You gotta let that shit go, my nigga. You gotta let some of that shit go, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Listen, man, the only thing you can do with these jokers, my niggas, outlive them. Let them keep talking. You know what I do with niggas these days? I put them in God's hands, my nigga. That's how I'm gonna deal with it. Put you in God's hands. Because if I put you in my hands, I'm end up in jail. And I'm too old for it, my nigga. I'm 55 years old. Any bit I have me a senior citizen.
You're a young boy, man. You're a young boy. 55, you're a young boy.
It's a funny dude. It's a funny dude.
Right. 10 more years, nigga, I can collect Social Security in 10 years.
You ain't lying, bro. We all old now. You know what I'm saying? I've been down 7 joints.
Yeah.
Niggas is old.
The reason I agreed to this call, you know why I agreed to this call, my nigga? I agreed to this call because I feel like this. Like, I gotta let it go. For me to get my blessings, you to get yours, we gotta let it go, man. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And what's out there is out there. What's out there is out there. What you said about me, what I said about you, that's already out there. But I'm just telling you this. You're not going to hear nothing about me no more. But I'm going to tell you, we have to let it go. If you don't let it go and stay on this gangster shit, right?
Amen. Amen.
I'm going to get at this nigga. I'm going to get at that nigga. Yeah, right? Yep. We get on this gangster shit, right? How long do you think that these white folks going to let us keep doing this gangster shit, right? We did it from the 70s all up to the 2000s. You think they're going to keep going?
Yep.
Right? I'm 55 and I realize one thing, my nigga. I got a beautiful granddaughter. And I want to see her physically. Not behind the glass. I want to touch her and talk to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that shit, my nigga. And I wish, let's say something, man. When we were out there together, my nigga, believe me, I was the only nigga that would have told you right from wrong and made sure nothing happened to you. And I could point out who was not right to be around you. But you couldn't see listening to me, man. If you listened to me, man, you would not be where you was at. And I wouldn't be here.
Yep, okay? I agree with you.
We exist each other. Okay? We're supposed to be out there. Whatever I couldn't handle from the left, you handled it for me on the right. That's how it's supposed to be.
Brooklyn forever. That's
You
what
know,
I'm
one
saying.
time you have to be. Yeah.
Family. That's how it is in the game. You go from best friends to trying to kill each other.
Exactly. Like
Look how I stayed out of that.
Motherfucking Cuda and Steve Stout. Right? Right in front of Steve Stout and Cuda. Cuda told you fuck with me. You said in front of Steve, and Steve caught me right after that. Jimmy, right? And I was at a meeting with Jimmy and Cuda, man. Cuda told me, fuck Jack. And I told you about that situation. You know? I said, damn, homie, why would you say fuck me and me and you is cool? And I tell these niggas we cool. You told me, man, you know what, my bad. You admit that you said it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, why would you say that?
Yeah, but you know, I'm glad to hear that you guys just talking while I eat my pizza, and you guys just talking. I feel good. I feel like I accomplished something. I feel like this is a beautiful day.
Like I said, bud, time to let it go.
All right.
I'm done with it.
Every time I turn around, every time I turn around, I saw one time your lawyer said Jack is down there in DR protective custody. Like that, what do I have to do with his case? But this nigga's lawyer, they be telling motherfuckers I'm in the DR. I'm not in the protective custody. Everybody come down here, come see me. We talk, we take pictures, and I'm down here under my real name. Really?
When did my lawyer say that?
They had it in the newspaper, dog. Jack Littman, John Littman, whoever that lawyer was. I've seen it in the newspaper.
Yo, Jimmy told me that himself. That he.
They could send me the article.
Then that means you could Google it and you should be able to find it. Here, you could Google it.
Yeah, you can Google it. Yes, you can Google it. You can Google it.
I've never seen where this dude said anything like that. If you could send that to Buster,
He terrible, fam.
so I could see it, I'll check that nigga about that shit personally, bro.
Yeah, I gotta find it, but you can Google it, my nigga. You can Google it.
All right, hold on for a minute, guys. Hold on for a minute.
What going on?
Hold on, Jack. This is something that we have to get fast forward. Jack said how some nigga named Big Zo. Explain to him, Jack, because you can explain to him. You can explain to him.
Yeah, Big Zo
sent
a check. Big Zo sent a check and screenshot it. I sent it to Bud. What a nigga said, yeah, you fake ass nigga, you bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna catch you in LA or New York. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nobody gonna protect you, especially not no nigga from the DR.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Tracy SM, thanks for pulling up. Appreciate your support. You know I do. Z Bike Life 305. What's happening with you, partner? Appreciate your support. You know I do. He said, so who was bigger in Brooklyn, Jack or Jimmy? Who was bigger, Jack or Jimmy? I'm telling you right now, it was Jimmy.
What she's referencing to me. So first thing I'm trying to figure out, he said you're a fake ass friend. So first thing Brian says, number one, he already know what this nigga's talking about. That's number one, right? Number two, he's wondering why is the nigga referencing me and DR? And the nigga said that Brian said something bad about you. So Brian's been down here to see me twice. That man has never said nothing bad about you, except that you reached out to him, and his people are telling him, stay away from that. So it scared him. That's the only thing. When he telling me he want to talk to you, well.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Bundles Jack said, Jimmy, definitely. All right, the ghetto wasn't scared of Haitian Jack. They was terrified of Jimmy.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. You know, right now you work with Obama. You need to stay away from certain things. That's all that nigga ever said, homie. Never said one bad thing about it.
That had to be 6 years ago. That in between 6 years ago and now, I've never tried to reach out to Prize. I don't even have Prize's number.
Okay, well, somebody reached out to him and said, on behalf of you, that he was a fake friend to you, and that a nigga like me in the DR can't protect him. He talking bad about you. I heard you down in DR talking bad about Jimmy.
But yo, how would I know that Pras is in DR? How would I know
What you say, Jay?
I don't know.
No,
It
I'm
ain't
just
hard.
saying,
man.
how
It's
do
not
I
hard.
know?
People know.
You think I really sit here thinking about what niggas is doing out there? For 7 years, you think I've been to 4 trials, my nigga, in 7 years. You think all I could think about in between them 4 trials is what niggas is doing and traveling to, and who's friends with who?
Well, that's what me and Pras say. I said, I know Jimmy's not thinking about this shit, but with all that he got to face. This. Worried about if Pras came to the DR and said something about it? Well, listen, Bus got the nigga number, man. The nigga that I got my screenshot what he wrote to Pras.
I got the number, so I had this girl running the number for me. I got this girl running the number. So.
You got who? Pras number or the Big Zo nigga number?
Yeah, that Big Zo nigga. Jack sent it to me.
Why you don't call a number? What happened? Why you don't just call a number?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Who, Pras?
Pras
ain't on this. Pras scary nigga, man.
Wait, hold on.
So listen, bro.
From what I know, in all accounts, family, the ghetto really stayed off of Jack ass because of dudes like Jimmy.
If you want me to call the dude, I'll call him. But what I want to do, I want to run the name first to get a number, to get a name on the dude. That's what I want to do before I do call him.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
do that.
Claim he's doing this shit on behalf of you.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Bundles Jack said Jimmy had G-Unit riding in bulletproof trucks. If you knew what I knew about Jimmy, you would have been riding in some too if he had a problem with you.
Yeah, because
that's somebody just using my name, bro. That's just somebody using my name. But man, listen, man. In conclusion with this, bro, I don't have a problem with you, bro. And if a nigga tell you I said something to him about you, you know, look, I've talked to Benny Boom. You know, all them niggas say that you say bad things about me, man. I all I ever told them niggas to tell you is, man, keep me out of whatever story he's telling. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm in too much trouble to be in nobody's stories, right? That's all I've ever said. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with you, bro. I don't have no problem with you, man. I have no reason to be jealous of you. I have no reason to feel a way about you. I don't feel like you the reason why I'm in here. I don't feel like none of that stuff. I'm cool, man. I know who my enemies are, and that's all I'm focused on, is defeating my enemies and getting them back on the road, man. Nothing else.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your attorney talking about?
I'm waiting on you know, I just blew trial again, so I'm waiting on my appeal stuff and all of that stuff. You know, I got a hearing coming up.
He's just taking your money, my nigga.
But it's all good, brother. We ain't got no problem, man. And that's me as a 50-year.
Shout out everybody. Shout out everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Cash App up. The super chat up. Become a member of the channel. You know I love you, family, and we keeping it busting.
Mario!
I'm a red bunny, you know you want me, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a snow bunny, you know I'm horny, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a playboy bunny looking for what you have, playboy bunny looking for what you have. I'm a snow bunny looking for what you have, give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. Come into my rabbit hole, yeah. A wonderland where no one knows, yeah. In a phantom overload, yeah. Drive me crazy till we both explode. He call my pussy Dinah, Pink Friday vagina. Best of all the high knots. I remind ya. Fuck with tricks or 8 figures. Ain't afraid to pull a trigger. Hit the spot when he deliver. Shoot deep and make it quiver. I'm bad bunny, bad bunny, bad bunny. You know it, you know I'm a snow bunny. Really, really honey, snow bunny. You know it, you know I'm a bad bunny. Hey, you know you want me, know you want me. Give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a snow bunny. You know I'm horny, know I'm horny. Give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a playboy bunny looking for what you have. Playboy bunny looking for what you have. I'm a snow bunny looking for what you have. Give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me.
Bad Bunny open doors, never looking back. When fucking with black. Bad Bunny into slim waist, apple ass to grip on. Snow, collard greens and candy yams.
Hey, hey, you got it, girl, you got it. Hey, you want it, boy, you want it. Hey, go ahead and jump up on it. I could be your private dancer. You got the money, that's the answer. Pala, venga con tu piquete. ¿Quieres sacarme la leche? Dicen que tú tienes pete. No coma mierda al tu billete. Bad bunny, bad bunny, bad bunny. You know it, you know I'm a snow bunny. Really, really honey, snow bunny. You know it, you know I'm a bad bunny. You know you want me, know you want me. Give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a snow bunny. You know I'm horny, know I'm horny. Give me some carrots if you wanna fuck me. I'm a playboy bunny looking for what you have. Playboy bunny looking for what you have.
As always, family, it don't take much to be nice. We all gotta live on this planet together. We sharing the same space, walking in and out of each other's space. Respect is important. I love you, family. Thanks for pulling up. I appreciate your time. Hit the like button, subscribe button, hit the Cash App, Super Chats up. Become a member of the channel, family. Share the program if you will. I love y'all. I see y'all 8:30 tomorrow night. Still swinging out, family.